I'm quite certain in my mind that, whatever pleas we give, whatever arguments we give, I'm quite certain that parents, teachers, schools definitely put a lot of emphasis on student achievement. And when I say student achievement, I'm talking in terms of academic achievement. A lot of us proclaim that there is a life beyond grades, or they say better than grades. But we are not really going beyond grades. I'll tell you where it begins. It generally begins with the parent. I say it begins with the parent because the parent is looking for a right school. Now, what's the right school? The right school is a school that is able to produce good results. Now, when I say good results, you will have these schools who will put huge boards outside their entrances, flexes with numberless names there. Those who have 90% and above, students who have secured 19% and above, they will shout from the rooftops and say, well, here are a bunch of achievers. Now, how did these bunch of achievers, how did they come by these bunch of achievers? Because they were picky and choosy, right? They chose kids from backgrounds where parents were giving a lot of support at home. And because of that, these children are performing exceedingly well in academics. And then we go and flaunt them as, students from my school who have done so well. How many of us have the courage to take in just about everybody who can afford a certain kind of education, irrespective of what is the background of the children? Are they the first generation learners? Are the parents businessmen? No, let me pick up kids of corporate background. Isn't that so? Let me pick up. When we go over, the admission forms, here I'm rejecting a businessman because a father is just a graduate. How do you admit a child of a graduate and her mother is not even an undergrad? How's that? And so we have children who come from very privileged backgrounds with educated parents who have the wherewithal and can send them to private tuitions, and then they clinch those 95 and 98%, and then we flaunt them as our product. They're not our product at all. Our product would be children who come from any home, and we are able to shape them into holistic human beings. So it starts with schools. It also starts with parents. The parents are hankering after school. It's a vicious cycle. The parents start hankering after schools which have produced good results. So I am willing to pay a capitation fees because here is the school which has got kids that are going to the IITs. So children who are carrying their NEET exams, their rank holders. So I must get the school at any cost, even if it means I need to sell my solitaires. And I will choose these schools, right? So it's a dirty, vicious cycle. So to begin with, I think, let's be realistic. All of us, whatever we may claim, the truth of the fact is that scoring high marks is definitely, it's held as probably something that everybody looks up to, and it's at a very high premium. So great schools producing great results, which are a reflection of the marks that the children score, are definitely the sought after schools. Now let me go to the next thing. Was it buzzer for me? Was it?
Yes, Neeta, ma'am.
Okay. I'll have to make it really short. Now let's come to the next thing. As somebody who has been associated with IB, we have a very strong learner profile. There are 10 learner attributes. The 10 learner attributes are caring, risk takers, communicators, and multiple other, character attributes. They're called learner attributes. Honesty, academic honesty, fairness, respect for others, so on and so forth. So if you are in a system where a lot of emphasis is not being given on to academic achievement, but there is equal emphasis on small acts of kindness, which are also held up and flaunted. You don't shout from the rooftops about the IITs. You also, in small, gentle ways, talk about acts of kindness. You talk about innovation by children. You talk about their ability to devise solutions. In today's world, when everything is so unpredictable, Everyone talked about adaptability quotient. So I would say the ability to adapt and to devise solutions, acceptance, and accepting the fact that change is the only constant. The EQ, as we said, and the AQ. I'm learning so much here today. AQ and the EQ and the various Qs. Now I really need to keep it because the next time I address the assembly, I must speak about it. But for this, we need to have a comprehensive, well thought out, intentional, and very proactive school culture where you have teachers who think like this, teachers who believe that character and resilience are equal and perhaps more important than academic achievement. It's a thought process, it's a thought revolution that has to happen. Unless that happens, we can't debate over this. I mean, we can go on talking about it and we'll still hanker after schools where we'll pay big capitation fee to get our kids in. So the vicious cycle continues, and then these schools will pick up and chase our kids.